Malaysia Airlines CEO Peter Bellew is leaving after just over a year of being in the job. Bellew denied last month that he would be returning to Ryanair, but it seems he is rejoining the Irish airline after all. According to Ryanair, he has been rehired as Chief Operations Officer and will assume the role effective December 1st. He will oversee all flight operations, ground operations and engineering. He will also have specific responsibility for pilot production, training and career development. This in an attempt to avoid repeating last month's pilot rostering problems, which led to thousands of cancelled flights. Meanwhile, Bellew himself was quoted as saying that he is excited to return home to Ryanair. In the Ryanair statement, he said he is looking forward to working with all the teams and all crews he knows so well to further develop Ryanair's growth to 600 aircraft over the next 6 years. Bellew became the CEO of Malaysia Airlines in July 2016. PM Najib said that Malaysia looks forward to commence the KL-Singapore high-speed rail project by next year, so that operations can begin in 2026. Najib said that government-owned MyHSR Corp had already started the land acquisition process for the project, explaining that MyHSR is already submitting its application to the relevant government authorities for land freezing purposes, which is an essential process to study the viability of the pre-selected areas. Then, these selected areas are further refined to reflect public's feedback on the alignment. To do so, MyHSR has set up a hotline for the people to share their feedback and concerns. Public inspection is set to begin next month. Top Glove is likely to announce a new acquisition within the next month to boost the company's growth momentum. Chairman Lim Wee Chai says the company is very active now and is hungry for M&As. However, it must look for the right match. He reveals that it is very close to closing a deal and will announce it within a month. The group is aiming to grow its market share from the current 25% to 30% by 2020. But organic growth would be too slow, which is why the company needs to look at M&As. Lim is unwilling to divulge more, saying only that the acquisition target is interesting and good for Top Glove. AirAsia Group CEO Tony Fernandes had commended the pilots and crew of flight QZ535 for their handling of the situation after the plane dropped 20,000 feet. The Perth to Bali flight had to be diverted back to Perth on Sunday due to a technical issue, according to AirAsia. Fernandes said on his Twitter account, "Our pilots and crew did a superb job. Plane lost pressure, which happens to many aircraft. Pilot, in a controlled manner, took the aircraft down to a safe altitude where oxygen was not needed and the aircraft can land safely." CNN reported yesterday that the passengers of the flight had accused the AirAsia staff of screaming after the flight plummeted, which they said added to the panic of the situation. It was reported that the aircraft was being examined on Sunday to find out the cause of the problem. In a statement, the airline's head of safety, Captain Ling Leong Tien, commended the pilots for landing the aircraft safely and complying with standard operating procedure. He said the group is fully committed to the safety of its guests and crew and will continue to ensure that it adheres to the highest safety standards. Digicom's third quarter numbers aren't looking too good. Net profit fell by 12% to 384.62 million ringgit compared with over 438 million ringgit previously. This as the network provider's prepaid service revenue fell and its prepaid subscriber base shrank. Revenue likewise dropped by just over 3% to 1.57 billion ringgit. Digi, however, did declare a tax-free dividend of 4.9 cents per share for the quarter. In a Bursa filing, Digi said that while prepaid market conditions remain challenging, exacerbated by declining legacy prepaid voice and messaging services, its focused prepaid internet growth and solidifying its subscriber base has resulted in stabilized revenue quarter-on-quarter, while year-on-year decline narrowed. It adds that in the remaining quarter of 2017, the company aims to ride on the ongoing postpaid and internet growth momentum, as well as drive stronger prepaid internet subscriptions and monetization. Digi's share price closed the day up 1.24% at 4.89 ringgit.